good friend of mine. He's one of the funniest guys in Jersey. We're very happy to have him. Please keep the energy up for Mr. Tim Rager!
So nice to be here. You look scared. Don't worry. I know what I look like. I look like I just came up here to ask you all for a cigarette. I'm like the Muppet. They used to warn kids about the dangers of methamphetamine. Can you kids stop crystal? No, don't worry. I'm not homeless. Although I did fall asleep in my car before, and some guy woke me up with Narcan. Most of you know me, which is weird, I'm going to be honest.
We love you.
Oh, why, thank you. I don't know, should I be more nervous or less nervous? Like all week, my butthole was a disaster. You ever see a kid, an 8-year-old, when he's about to cry, and his lip does that? That was my butt all week. Even now, I'm scared I'm going to speckle the wall. You guys are fun. Some of you don't know me, though, which is great. My name is Tim Rager, and I get it. Rager is an aggressive last name for me. Right? You hear Rager, you think wild party. I'm not that guy. I'm not the guy who's like, who wants shots? I'm the guy who's like, anyone else cold? I'm not trying to get lit, I'm trying to get warm. Rager's a good last name. They say your last name was whatever your like great-great-grandfather did, right? Like if it's Taylor, your grandfather was a Taylor. I don't think that's true. Because I grew up with a kid, Tommy Dickinson. And his dad wasn't a priest or whatever. It's a fun last name. I like the last name Rager. I don't like the first name Tim. Yeah, it's terrible. Because people still call me Timmy. Don't fucking do that. The other day, someone was like, hey, Timmy. I was like, listen, mister. I'm this name. Now up. That's growing up, you never heard one story that turned out great for Timmy. It was never, oh, Timmy got a ribbon and a blowjob. No, Timmy got abducted and butt-fucked. In my town, growing up, the only other kid I knew named Timmy got abducted. Yeah, I thought creeps were just hunting us down. What's your name, kid? Joe. Fuck. How about you, Tommy? Yeah, and then South Park came and ruined my name. Yeah, I didn't even have cable when that episode came out. I showed up at school one day and everyone was like, Timmy! I was like, am I cool now? It's good to be here. It's good to be down the shore during the summer. And it's like I grew up around here. I live in Jersey City now, but I grew up in South Amboy. It's so different living in a city versus living in the suburbs. It's like suburbs, you have a front yard and a backyard separating you from the rest of the world. In the city, it's just a window. My bedroom is street level. I sleep sidewalk adjacent. The only thing separating me from homelessness is a pane of glass. I wake up in the morning, I open my window, and 4 bums come sing songs and dress me. Like I'm a hipster Cinderella. My DoorDash guy doesn't even get out of his car to bring me food. He pulls up to my window like I'm a reverse drive-thru. You guys ever been in the background of the picture your DoorDasher leaves you? No? You've never received a picture of yourself from a stranger? The message that says I'm outside? It's terrifying. I was a sleep in one. He sent me a message, he's like, didn't want to wake you. Fuck, I'll never sleep again. It's a nice apartment. My parents came to see it. My mom told me I could move back home. My dad told me to get better blinds. My DoorDash guy told me to get a gun. Yeah, so I had some groceries. It's time to learn to cook for myself. I wouldn't own a gun. I don't care if you do, Point Pleasant. I'm sure some of you do, Point Pleasant. The only reason I wouldn't own a gun is I don't sleep with my contacts in. Yeah, if I had an intruder in the middle of the night, I'd have to use sonar and echolocation. I'd be clicking at him like a dolphin, like, I looked it up though, because I wanted to know what kind of vision tests you need to pass to own a gun, and you don't. In New Jersey, you can be legally blind and legally own a gun. That's crazy. In New Jersey, it's not just the witnesses who didn't see nothing. In 2012, a blind man fought for his right to own a gun. And it came up in his trial, he had previously shot himself. Now, I've never been blind before, but the one person I expect you to know where they're at all times is yourself. Like, how did that happen? The judge said the main reason he let him keep his guns was all his buddies from the shooting range came, and they all said he was an excellent shot. They were fucking with him, right? Like, yep, all bullseyes again, Bill. Wouldn't it be fun, though? To be that guy's shooting partner? All I would do, I would just fuck with him the whole time. Maybe he's up at the lines. Bah, 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 bah. Tim, did I get it? Tim? You guys bailed at the end. What the hell? Thought we were having fun. I get it. You can't talk about guns. You got a major issue in this country with guns. I heard we're getting better, though. I heard we're considering banning schools. No more learning, just shooting. But you notice there's not a lot of Catholic school shootings, right? I guess whatever those priests are doing is working. Why do you even say fuck the kids? I love this. You can do anything up here. Alright, you guys are a lot of fun. Thank you guys for coming out. You drinking tonight? Oh, no, please. We'll wait till the end for that. My ego isn't that big. Not yet. You guys drinking tonight? Hell yeah, supporting the economy. We driving tonight? Hell yeah, supporting the state. I like it. You know, don't drink and driving. Biggest mistake I ever made 300 times. I'm not proud to admit this. I got a DUI. I lost my license for a little while. Had to carry around my passport as my ID. You don't get carded in a bar and you pull out your passport, everyone knows what's up. No one's looking at you like, wow, a world traveler. They're looking at you like, that guy can't leave the state. He's on the run. Now, I have not had a drink now in 10 years. Oh, Jesus. We don't celebrate surrender. I didn't say I was French or whatever. It's just so weird. Like, I haven't drank in so long now that none of my friends have seen me drunk. They all say the same thing. You must have been so much fun to drink with. Yeah, that's why I had to stop. All the fun everyone was having. Just tears of joy. Every surprise party in intervention. People get a little weird when I tell them I don't drink. Don't worry, I smoke enough weed to make up for it. Yeah, it's legal now. We did it, I guess. I just feel like now that it's legal, it's not cool anymore. Like the day we became legal, all my friends were like, I guess we're doing shrooms now? Legal's kind of a weird term too though, because for a while my dad had his medical card, so he was my drug dealer. Dude, I love my dad when it comes to weed. If you can get high with your parents, do it. It's amazing. Me and my dad have, what's it called, a relationship now? It's amazing. It's fun. My dad's a big fan of edibles. We fans of edibles here? People are not sure the show has started yet. I'm a big fan of edibles. Edibles actually cured my depression. Yeah, it's hard to be suicidal when you're constantly thinking, fuck, I'm dying. Now I just pop one and sit back, like any minute now. Sweet relief. I like hanging out with my dad high. It's fun. He's the only one who acts like weed is still naughty. The other day we were hanging out and he went to take an edible. He's like, hey Tim, be a lookout. For fucking who? It's a gummy bear and you're an adult. You don't want mom to catch you and kill your buzz? Meanwhile, all my friends are tripping balls in fake IKEA rooms pretending they can own property. We were hanging out the other day. We were watching the news. It was all about AI. My dad's like, Tim, you see this? AI's taking our jobs. It's going to take our jobs. I was like, Dad, you're on disability. I think you're good. Because AI learns how to watch the History Channel all day. He's kind of bummed that weed is legal, but I get it. He asked me, he's like, Tim, are we still going to hang out? No. Why? He told me he felt like he was just getting to know me. I was like, Dad, you want to get to know me? Start selling coke. We'll talk way more. You can meet all my friends. My dad's great though. I love him. He came to see me do comedy the other day. He's like, Tim, you got a lot of jokes about me, none about your mom. What's up with that? He's like, well, I love her. This one's for you, Mom. My mom's on me to have kids. So, Tim, when are you going to have a kid? When are you going to have a kid? And I'm not even dating anyone. Yeah, I think she's just fingers crossed I make an oopsie. That's why I think it was my mom who was behind overturning Roe v. Wade. Listen, you ladies can get your rights when I get a grandchild. Give it up for my mom and dad. Now I'm going to talk about my dick for a half hour. No, I'm not. How are we doing though? We doing okay? I'm good, thanks for asking. No, I'm doing okay. It's just kind of a weird point in my life. Like, I just got life insurance. Yeah, I still don't have health insurance. I feel like that tells you exactly how I'm doing. Like, if I get sick, kill me. But if you can fake a death certificate, I'll be outside. I didn't want life insurance. It wasn't something I was trying to get. I got a text one day out of nowhere. It was my sister. Do me a favor. Take out a small life insurance policy. See, I had forgot that it was her job to sell life insurance. I just thought she knew some shit I didn't. I texted back, I'm telling Mom, unless she's in on it. You're not going to kill me for $5 million. She replied, you're barely worth $5,000. You bitch! She thinks I had anxiety. Anyone else here have anxiety? You can clap louder. We're not going to run your purse. She's got Xanax, get it! Do you take anything? Can I ask that? Am I breaking HIPAA? Do you take anything? Yeah, hell yeah. Do you think I should? You've known me for like 6 minutes. You're like, fucking do something, pal. It's not working, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. What? Bees? Valley? Oh, I thought you were talking about some drug that was like available in the 60s. I was like...
Available in the 60s.
It was? Yeah, it sounds good. Do you think it would work for me?
Yes.
Alright. Fuck, you're kind of a looker. You have health insurance. I'll suck the paint right off you. I don't do gay for pay, but I'll go gay for copay. Got the Aetna card. I'll bend over and pick it up. He's so red right now. He's like, Medicare. Sorry, I'm getting hot and bothered thinking about having blood work done. Valley, you think I should get on Valley? Because I finally went to the doc, and the doc was like, I think you should take Xanax. I was like, Doc, I didn't know you partied. Xanax, like, I don't take it I take it to black out, to be honest. Xanax is a reset button. If you're having a bad day, pop one. Wake up tomorrow. It's almost as if I went and I was like, Doc, I'm having invasive thoughts. And he was just like, well, I have any thoughts. That should be Xanax slogan, right? Life's hard, why live it? Oh, man. I got this stupid anxiety. I have depression. Anyone else? Oh man, yeah. So I try not to take anything because, shocker, I don't have the best history with drugs. I get depression, it's hard. It's like my friends they want to fix me. So they tell me things like, oh, you should exercise. Like I have workout gear. Telling a depressed person to exercise, that's just fucked up. Now I gotta walk into a Dick's Sporting Goods feeling like ending it all. See a wall of t-shirts that say, just do it. I fucking will, Nike. Oh man, I got other friends, they tell me I should microdose. You guys know what microdosing is? Yeah, you're a fan? Yeah, do you microdose?
Yes.
Hell yeah, do you enjoy it?
Very much so.
Yeah, what color is the wall behind you? Because that's the thing I don't like about microdosing. Because here's the thing, everything still sucks. It's just pretty now. My world is actively falling apart, but the colors are wonderful. I'm convinced we're living in end times. This is it. My life is not getting better. But it's a fucking vibe. Yeah, it's got problems. Do your friends ever try to help you with your anxiety? No? They're just like, fucking deal with it, bitch. That's rough, man. Because, like, I got friends who try to help me all the time. Like, one friend sent me memes on Instagram, like it's gonna fix my life. Is that my friend? It's actually me. I'll answer it.
A psychiatrist.
That's what we call climbing. He's like, he didn't offer to blow me. I'm not hooking him up with a referral. Not until he threatens me with oral sex. I had good friends who tried. Their heart's in the right place, but sending me memes on Instagram is not going to fix me. My one friend sent me one and said, be your best self, live your best life. And I was like, fuck you. Best self. I'm not even shooting for second best self. I don't think my best self is even a good person. I think my best self is kind of a cynic. I think my best self is alone in a 7-Eleven parking lot just ripping cigarettes. Just looking at a guy buying lottery tickets like, none of us are that lucky, brother. My best self is shoving Takis into gas station hot dogs. Living on the edge of a Red Bull and fake 10 heart attack. My best self is either jerking off or about to jerk off. But I think my true best self is me trying to find a way to fake my own death so I can cash in on my life insurance. Buy a shitload of Xanax, scream at my sister, "You'll never catch me alive!" Is it fun? Let me ask you guys a question. You guys ever have a friend of yours accomplish one of their goals and you take it personally? No, I'm the only asshole here. I have a friend who recently wrote and published a book. And I wanted to tell him I was proud of him, the only way a straight guy from New Jersey can, by calling him gay. But he is actually gay. So I didn't know what to tell him. I figure I'll call him a bad author. Problem is, I don't know any authors. I had to look up a list, top 10 worst authors. Number 1 on the list, Stephanie Meyer. You know who Stephanie Meyer is?
Twilight.
Yeah, the Twilight bitch. Number 2 on the list, Adolf Hitler. How bad are these Twilight books? I've been reading a book like this is worse than the Holocaust. Say what you want about Hitler, but he wrote with passion. I'm going to let you guys in on a little behind the curtains of comedy. Sometimes for comedy we have to look up the things we write about. And I had to look up what Stephanie Meyer wrote. I also had to look up what Adolf Hitler wrote. But I forgot that me and my sister share an Amazon Prime account. I got a text from her, I don't know what you're going through. I think you should know that we love you, we care about you. Stephanie Meyer fucking sucks. Don't buy those books. But if you want to borrow Mein Kampf. That joke's for my sister. Mind you, not the sister that came tonight. I'll get to you, don't worry. That joke's for you. Yeah. I don't know. You guys ever like had an argument with a close friend and then you mispronounce a word and you lose the argument? I was arguing with my friend. He's telling me that the earth is flat. And I was like, no, the world is wound. He was like, oh, the world is wound? Really? The world is wound? So I'm a flat earther now. I had to get you guys one new joke. You're welcome. Can I get a round of applause? Thank you. They've seen me do every set here, pretty much. They've seen me bomb, they've seen me kill, they've seen me bomb, they've seen me bomb. And they still laugh all the time. I don't know if it's the Alzheimer's or... But thank you. I don't do this full time. I work in healthcare. Yep, people stopped clapping for that a long time ago. Right when the vaccines came out. They went from their heroes to get them. No, I work in healthcare. I work in hospice care, and it's a hard job. It's a hard job. I got the job because I thought it'd be like hanging out with old people, watching Jeopardy, and stealing Percocet. But no, it's tough, especially when you have no training because they just put you on diaper duty immediately. I'm the only guy that works there. So I'm on the diapers with the dicks in them. Yeah. Making minimum wage. Yeah, I'm changing 3 diapers an hour. That's not even $5 a dick. I should have known there's no wash dicks get money t-shirts. There is actually one. A friend of mine heard me do that joke and made me a t-shirt. And it says, wash dicks, get money. And then he put my face. Wash dicks, get money, it's just me. I wear that shirt to work all the time. So it's a fun job. There's this one guy there that was completely paralyzed. He can't move, he can't talk. And I found out when I went to change his diaper that I was the first male nurse he had ever seen. Yeah, it was the most homophobic pupil dilation. But the hog on this guy was honestly the holy grail of dick, this guy. Indiana Jones would be karate chopping up to get to this thing. Like, I'm not sure that God is still hands-on the dick assembly line. But if he is, after this one, he's like, that's it. This is my masterpiece. It shall never be used. Cripple him. No, you guys didn't see this dick. It was probably the dick that broke his back. Probably tongue twister. What the hell? It was an inflatable tube, man. Oh. That dick going down behind him. I told you I was going to talk about dicks for a while now. But actually, I feel like I might break a couple hearts, but I'm dating. Sorry, sir. Hello, if you have dental. I'll give a little dental. No, I'm dating. Dating's hard for me, mostly because I like Jewish women. Any Jewish women here? What? What, did the tunnels not make it here yet? Is there traffic in Lakewood? No. That's actually what I thought that earthquake was. I thought they finally made it under the Hudson. I like Jewish women. I don't know why I like Jewish women. Best I can figure is when I hit puberty, my class was reading Anne Frank's diary. Say what you want, she was a cutie. Listen, I took that book to my attic a couple times. If I was Schindler, she'd be top 3. You're right, that one's too far, but it's for me. I've been to the Anne Frank house. Has anyone here been to the Anne Frank? Yeah? It's in Amsterdam, right?
Yep.
Yeah, not their main attraction. No, Amsterdam, come for the weed, stay for the war crimes. Did you know it was in Amsterdam when you went?
I booked.
You booked, you were like, I gotta see that attic. You're like, I'm flying an 8-hour flight. I gotta see that 15 square feet. Did you go specifically to see it?
It was part of a hash trip.
Hash trip? Yeah, there you go. I was like, he's gonna get honest eventually. Dude, the hash there is fucking nuts. It's nuts. I didn't know that the Anne Frank house was in Amsterdam. I found out the same morning that I found out you should respect edibles. Don't jump ahead. For reference, I right now take 5 milligrams. Because if I take 10 milligrams, I will shoot to the moon like Tom Hanks in Apollo 15. 13.
Didn't turn out well.
They're making a remake. There's going to be AI generated in that one too. The edible that I took was 250 milligrams. Yeah, I was Forrest Gump at that point. The guy who told me the edible though, he told me, he's like, you should split this with 5 people. But he said it in Dutch. Luckily, I don't need to speak the language to know when some guy's calling me a pussy. So I ate the whole thing. I'll never forget, he came to the table, he saw the wrapper, he saw me. And this time, I don't know what language he was speaking, but I understood him perfectly. He pointed to the door and said, "You need to leave now. You have 20 minutes to get where you're going." And I said, "You're right, I don't want to be late for the Anne Frank Museum." By the time the edible hit me, I was front row with a tour group. Except it looked like a 1940s office. I'm so high, I almost clock in. Tour guide's giving her speech like the Holocaust was awful. I have a look on my face like it's the first I've heard of it. Just... It's a great tour. It's just not a great place to meet ladies. I'm kind of with the girl right now. She likes to call me daddy in bed. I know, I always feel more like the fun uncle. Nobody taught me how to be a daddy. She's like, "Daddy, I've been a bad girl." I'm like, "No more screen time for you?" She wants me to spank her, but all the parenting blogs say that's not a good idea. She's good at dirty talk. I'm terrible at dirty talk. The only thing I can think to say when I'm having sex is, "Thank you. Thank you so much. It's such a kindness you have bestowed upon me. I'm trying hard to not disappoint you, but I think I'm about to disappoint you. Oh my God, I'm disappointing you. Sorry, I disappointed on you." Get a towel for the disappointment. I feel like I let her on that I was a good dirty talker though, because we met online. Like you guys are together, right? How did you guys meet? In a bar. You met in real life?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I haven't done that since high school. 11 years ago. You can clap, you cold-hearted bastard. See you at 20. Yeah, 11 years ago. That's great. Did you go up to her? That's nice. That doesn't happen anymore. Now we all have autism and sit in the corner and look at our phones. I'm like, I'll think about her later, maybe. That's awesome. So you guys have like a meet cute story. Because every girl I meet now, I meet online. And they'll say shit like, "I'm spiritual." Now, I don't know what that means. In my experience, it means open to anal. If a girl tells you her third eye is open, she means the brown one. We're all talking about astral projection. I'm like, yes, I've had Taco Bell. I've had astral projection. Yeah, so you guys met in real life. Do you guys know sexting? That's a part of dating you have missed out on. It's almost a prerequisite now. That's crazy. You're lucky. Do you ever send her a dick pic? What? You son of a bitch. Unless, did you ask for it? Yeah. That deserves it. Why? Nobody's ever seen a dick and been like, "Yeah, let's fuck." Oh, a little trade embargo. Hell yeah, we gotta get you in the White House. We'll find out what Putin's packing in no time. I don't get dick pics. No girl's ever seen my dick and wanted to fuck. Girls see my dick and are like, "Wow, it's clean." Girls get my dick pic and they ask me my skincare routine. I lotion aggressively. I don't even know how you take, because if you take it from the top, then she gets it, she's looking at it like she has one. That's not ideal. I do straight on, I call it the coming at you. You know, there's scientists who think the whole reason that men evolved to walk upright was just to show off their dick. That's insane, right? We're just monkeys like, ooh, she no see, she no punch. Me drag more than knuckles, ladies. Idea. Look at it! Look at it! Take a picture, send it to my ex-girlfriend. I think that's wrong, because I think women learn to walk upright first, right? Just to get it out of their face. Jesus Christ! Fuck! We need to invent razors. Immediately. I don't think I've done that one in front of my parents before. This is fun. But yeah, girls, I just end up sexting with them now. I don't enjoy it. I'm good at it. I mean, look, I look like I've taken every creative writing class. I nailed that assignment. I don't know. As good as I am at sexting, there is one part of sexting that I'm terrible at. It's the physical act of typing with one thumb while doing a shake weight routine with the other hand. Yeah, my autocorrect, not as kinky as I am. Never once have I wanted to suck on a girl's Clintons. It's either that and then turn on the voice to text and then dirty talk to my cell phone. My phone has heard me say wild shit. It's like, oh yeah, call me daddy. No, don't call dad. Fuck, hey dad. Yep, hard as a rock again. Hey, you got any 5 milligrams?